Have you ever suffered from a limp carrot? I have. Now, there are certain things you can do for that, but specifically we're talking about garden carrots. So, one big issue that I have found, and I have had this issue as well, and I think a lot of other people do, is that once you pick your carrots, a lot of times what'll happen is they go completely limp on you. Now, I had tried a lot of different methods. I read that you needed to cut the top off and it would be fine. Still dry it out, and this is from drying out. I read that you needed to make sure you left all the dirt on it, left the top on or off. You need to let it sit outside for a predetermined amount of time. None of that seemed to work. Everything that I did, it always resulted in this. So we're gonna test one more thing, which I believe will work because it makes logical sense. And that is storing these carrots in a container of water in the refrigerator. It will rehydrate them, because that's what they've lost is water, and then hopefully they'll stay more like store-bought fresh carrots that you buy from the store. So I've got a few things we're gonna test. We have a carrot here that's been sitting out for 2 days. It is limp, and we're also gonna harvest the remaining of my carrots that are not going to seed, and we're going to then put them straight away in the fridge with water as well, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we've got the rest of the carrots harvested. We still have our limp one, which we are going to go ahead and just put in the water now. And now we're going to go ahead and cut the tops off and then clean them so we don't get the water dirty. And then after that, we will store them in the fridge for probably 24, 48 hours and see what we have. It's been 2 days and I'm very curious to see if this actually worked. So we got our carrots here in the water. So let's open it up and see what we have. Okay, so our flimsy one was actually at the very bottom, so we won't get to that one first. Here is the very first one. It is definitely hard. Very good. Oh yeah. So it definitely worked for the brand new carrots that did not get flimsy yet. I mean, this is hard as a rock. Wow, it's a really good carrot. Yeah, that definitely worked. Okay, now the key, we need to find the flimsy one to see if it is still good. Now, that was the big one. Here it is. Okay, make sure this is the right one. Remember the size and color. Take the rest out. Yeah, all of these are all different colors. This is the one. It is not flimsy at all. The very tip of it is right there. The body of it is hard as a rock. Okay, let me take this part off. I'm gonna take this little part off so I can eat this part to see how crunchy it is. Let's see. Okay, I just cut that little tip off. Let's see how that one works. Okay, so this is actually very important and it's good to test. I'm glad we did that. This one is not the same results as these. This one, it tasted perfect, exactly like we want it to. Store-bought, very fresh, very good. This one did not. So I don't know if you can notice here, when I bit into it, the outer shell basically came off. Now I haven't peeled these carrots or anything like that, but it really shouldn't matter. But if you notice here, you can see all around the edge. I think this one, because it was out for a couple of days, I think that it just got too soft to really be able to rehydrate it properly. You can actually see it's got
you know, I would say probably about a centimeter or half a centimeter or so around, where this outer shell here is just really tough. So not sure the cause of that, but I would say if your carrots have already been flimsy for a couple of days, it's probably not going to work still putting it in water like that. But these, when I put them directly from the garden in the water in the fridge, absolutely perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that was a fun experiment. I'm really glad that I have a method now to properly save them. We were actually having issues with this, and so we would just harvest them the day we need them, put them in soups or eat them with salads or fresh, whatever the case may be. But it makes it more difficult when you have a lot of carrots, because they do want to get picked. The longer you let them sit out there, the more mature they get. They're going to go to seed. They're not going to be as good. You really want to pick them when they're ready. So this really gives us a good opportunity to pick them, put them in water, put them in the fridge, and they'll last here, I assume, a long time. I would have no reason to believe they wouldn't. So I'm definitely very excited about this. It definitely is a win. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a good day.